Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. So I am doing the salmon braid that I've been seeing everywhere on social media. I thought I'll give it a stab. I added crab meat and shrimp, of course, to it. So we're just gonna hop right into this video. So first we're gonna start off with our crab meat. I'm adding in 1 egg and then half a cup of mayo, mixing it around. And then I'm gonna add a tablespoon of Dijon mustard. If you don't have Dijon, you can use regular mustard. I've used regular mustard in the past and it was okay. And then I'm going to throw in a mixture of seasonings that I had already mixed, and I'm going to discuss that later. A tablespoon of parsley, about a tablespoon of obey, a half a cup of breadcrumbs, and then just squeeze a whole thing of a lemon. Wring it, squeeze all the lemon juice out of it. And that's pretty much it. We're going to mix that all around. Then we're going to add 1 pound of crab meat to it. I've done this crab recipe before. If you check out my crab cakes video, I'll link that in the description box. But we're going to put this in our refrigerator. Oh, forgot. I added 2 sprigs of thyme leaves. And then we're going to mix it all together with the crab meat. Put this in our refrigerator for about 30 minutes to an hour. And then we're going to come back to this later. Okay, so now I have my salmon fillet. Mine was just a little over a pound, and I'm just gonna cut mine into 3 pieces. Well, not fully cut it. You just wanna cut it and leave about a ½ inch thick on the back side of it. So you see I'm not cutting it all the way down. I just cut it and I left about a ½ inch. Right now it looks like 1 inch, but I went back to cut a little bit more. And you want it to be in 3 sections because we're braiding it just like how you braid your hair. We want 3 pieces. So as you can see, we're just gonna braid it. Once you get it all cut, then we are going to mix up the seasonings that you saw me use earlier in my crab cake mixture. It's really simple. You pretty much got these seasonings in your cabinet. It's nothing fancy. And with the amounts, you can start off with a ½ tablespoon of each seasoning and just mix it all around. But all I did was use some Lawry seasoned salt, some paprika, some garlic powder, some black pepper, some obey, some Cajun seasoning, some parsley flakes, and that was it. I put it all in one little ramen can, mixed it around, and there I had it. It's easier to do it this way, so you can just use this one seasoning for everything, and it has a lot of different seasonings, which means a lot of flavor. So I'm just going to season my salmon on the front side and the back side. And then once I have my salmon nicely seasoned, I'm going to braid my salmon just like you would braid your hair, or you would like cornrow your hair. If you don't know how to braid, just watch what I'm doing. I'm not the best explainer at complicated things, so just watch what I'm doing. I'm going to give you another angle on how to braid it. Yes, I gave y'all multiple angles in this video. So I'm going to give you another angle so you can really see what I'm doing. Once you have it braided, then we will be able to add our crab meat and our shrimp to it. So now that our salmon is ready and our crab cake mixture has been sitting in the refrigerator for about an hour, I'm just going to take my crab cake mixture and place it on top. You can add as much crab cake to it as you want to, make it as high as you want to. I added in a good amount, but I made that a lot of crab cake. I made a big batch because I was also making crab cakes, and I'm going to leave the link in the description box below to my crab cake video. And then once you add your crab cake to your salmon, you want to take that seasoning that we mixed up earlier and just sprinkle some on top. Be heavy-handed with it, and this is going to make it, it's going to really, really, really look pretty when it comes out the oven. And then you just want to place some lemons, and I have a little casserole dish, and I'm going to place the lemons down, then place my salmon on top of the lemons. And then this is optional. You can take some shrimp and place that on top of your crab cake, and then place some seasoning on top of that. And then you also want to take some melted butter. I put about a ½ stick of butter in the microwave, melted it, and then I just poured it on the salmon. With the shrimp, I put it in the oven, but then I took the shrimp off because I really wanted to get a nice sear on it. So I ended up searing my shrimp, but you don't have to. You can definitely just leave it on like this and put the seasoning on top, and there you have it. Place this in your preheated 425-degree oven, and we're gonna let this bad boy bake for about 18 minutes. 18 to 20, depending on your oven. And once it comes out, we are ready for presentation time because we all know presentation is key. So you want to start off with a white plate. You can use square or circle. I'm using circle to change it up. And I took some mashed potatoes that were left over, and I'm just going to put a big scoop on a plate. And then as you can see, I'm taking a spoon and I'm just going to dive it into the mashed potatoes and spread it out, as you can see, to kind of make like a little, I don't know what, you saw what it looked like. I can't explain it. And then I steamed some broccolini. Y'all know I love broccolini. And I put it on the plate. And then I'm going to take my beautifully baked salmon braid. Guys, it looks absolutely delicious and nice and juicy. A lot of flavor. And I'm just going to put it in the mashed potatoes. It fit perfectly. And then I'm going to take that butter that melts that we poured on the salmon that's in our casserole dish, and with the lemons, so much flavor, and just add the juices to that. Now this presentation time, I really wanted to focus and let y'all know that the first time I do stuff when I'm doing presentation time, it's not always how it ends up, because you just got to take your time. If you don't like how something look, then I didn't like how the broccoli looked, or the broccolini looked. So I was like, how should I do this? It looked like it's off to the side. So I took it away and then revamped and came back and was like, I'm going to put it like that. As long as you like it, then that's all that really matters. But for me, presentation, you eat with your eyes first. So I always like my food to just look perfect. And then I also like to, of course, sprinkle it with parsley, because it makes it look just pretty. Parsley really ain't got no flavor to it, in my opinion. And for me, presentation time is just a way that I can show my creativity, and you can show yours. But that's pretty much it, guys. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Make sure you guys are washing your hands, and I will see you guys at my next video.